Ah, change this. Right. California game. Let's go. So, oops. Of course. Let's edit this. Delete. Control. Reset. No. And we're just gonna start over. Since I did not, I forgot to stream to YouTube last night. Only Twitch got the thing, but I did upload the I did upload the 10-yard fight. I didn't want to have to play that again. It's just a waste of time. Game's too easy. But I didn't finish this, so we're gonna start over anyway. I'm just gonna pick Spin Jammer Flying Disc Kawasaki. Sure. Gotta get going. We need 66. We've already passed this, so we'll just keep going. Or we could just crash. 9,000. All right. Put bag. Oops. What do we need for this one? 14,000. Okay, 14,000. Oh. Hey. What do I need? 14,000. Okay, we got it. Easy. The surfing one I'm not expecting to do well. Yeah. No, come on. No. That's annoying. That's like the idea, I think. No. Uh, it's alright. That's the one I'm gonna be probably working on all night. What? What we need for this one? I remember. $1,800. Ah, damn. I need like 1,600 for that. Oh, I had jump. Give me a break. Ah. BMX is like 32,000. That's fine. Yeah. Ah, screwed that up. I forgot to. I thought that was a good one. It clearly was not. Alright, so we got the first two. Not the other. Alright, so let's try the surfing. Oh, come on. That's disappointing. 6.8 and I crashed like once or twice. It's not too bad. Yes. 8.8. Excellent. That's the way to do it. Try to get both of these done. Just remind myself the score is like 60 something. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. I got it. I don't remember what the score is supposed to be. 1800? Oh no, it's supposed to be. I can't read it. Can't read the font. I think it's supposed to be 1860. Ah, 2800. I think I needed 3200. I wish I should be writing. I wrote these things down, but I can't read them on. I can't read the font. Yeah. $18.60 and 32. Yeah, skating 18 and 33. So 19 and 33. Oh. Ah, yeah, that wasn't good. All right, we'll just stick with the skating for now. Oh, come on. Eighteen, 1900. Okay, let's go. Yeah, it's messed up. Ah. $18.90. No. Wait, was that the score? I need to do better than 1860, I think. Yes. BMX. Okay. Of course. I don't know why I go for backflip there. Oops. What? That stupid spot, man. So dumb. Okay, it's fine. Oh, okay, we got it. I don't know what my score is, but I'm sure it's plenty. I went for the front flip. Yeah, 60,000. Hey, guilty. We're cruising along. This game's gonna be over quick, I think. I just gotta get this last event here. We've got all the high scores already. This is the flying disc, which is actually really hard. The surfing was tough, but I had a really good run. I kind of got lucky. So now we're just getting a high score and flying disc. This could be a good one. Maybe. Or not. It needs to go like 300. It's not. And I need to catch it going to the left. Yeah, that's not a very good throw at all. That's on. I'm curious what this game plays like on other systems. I've heard it's on like almost everything. Yes! Yeah! I think that's it. Wow. Final results. I made quick work of that. The other one bites the dust. So California Games. Vindicators is next. Very cool. Let me go set that up. The old, wow, it's see-through, but that's Vindicators with the blue background. Vindicators. I think that's how you pronounce it. Vindicators. Yes. I appreciate it, Guilty. Yeah, I mean, I was born in 1980. I had an Atari for most of the 80s, and then around 87, 88, I think is when I finally got a Nintendo. And then, but every place I ever went to as a kid before I had a Nintendo, there was always a Nintendo in the living room, guaranteed. So the first time that I ever played the NES was at other people's houses, friends of family and cousins, stuff like that. Yeah, Gauntlet is cool too. I gotta find Gauntlet one of these days. Also, another Tengen unlicensed title. I think they had a licensed version too. Yeah, I just I'll be 40, 43 and a half. Luckily, I look a lot younger than I am because I keep my hair short. I don't really have a lot of grays either, so that helps. I grew up a non-smoker, so that helps too. Little things like that help hold on to your youth a little bit longer, probably. Let's see. I think I need to change. No, that's fine. Just added this. Just gonna go ahead and reset. But I had like aunts and uncles that had Nintendos, and since they had a little bit more money than I did growing up, they had tons of games, and I had games too. Like I had my own stash of games, but it was like no matter where you went, it's like I knew that Nintendo had a lot of games, but it seemed like every time I visited someone's house, they had a stack of games I'd never heard of. So it was always cool to. I always get excited when I go in someone's house. The first thing I would do is I'd look at their TV, see if they got an NES hooked up. Then I gotta be like, hey, what games do you have? There's so many, man. It's crazy. You thought I was in my early 30s? I just got a filter. I put the filter on. OBS filter. Alright, oh, we can make that goal bigger. Can't read that. Complete 8-4. I think I changed everything that needs to be changed. Yeah, those are awesome times, man. That's why I love the Nintendo. I have a lot of fond memories of just like playing games I never heard of, going into like at the time it was called the Electronic Boutique before it became EB Games, and then GameStop, obviously, as we know now. Going in there, just seeing all the boxes, being able to pick a game out if it was like $20 at a reasonable price, because the games used to be expensive then. You know what I mean? So like brand new games would be $49.99. That was a lot of money back then. So it was kind of like that. So, all right. Let's see if I can handle this. I've beaten this game before. Zone 1, Zone 3. We're just gonna go from Zone 1 and play through. Rentals too. Oh yeah, absolutely. I think every place. I mean, I had a Blockbuster, but like, just like the small video shops that you'd go to would have like rent a Nintendo game for 2 days for $2 a night or something. That was the way to do it. Yep. Okay. 1-2. I think we gotta go left. This was a game I played as a kid too. This was another one of those uncle games that I always borrowed. The funny thing is, like, probably like 10 years ago, there was a time where like I didn't know what this game was called, and I really wanted to play it, you know, through emulation. and it took me forever to find because it was an unlicensed game, and I didn't even realize that. Nor did I even understand what an unlicensed game meant back in the day. So Tengen they got sued, so a lot of their games, like RBI Baseball I knew about, and I always had the black carts, but like RBI Baseball had, hold on, I gotta think here. Increased shot power, smart bombs, fuel, tank speed. RBI Baseball, had a licensed version and the whole Tetris thing, so when Tengen got sued, they lost their licensing. And that's when they started. That's why there's like some games released that are licensed and unlicensed. So like Tetris RBI 1, I think RBI 3 as well. It's kind of weird. Tetris had its different versions, but I think the unlicensed version was different than the NES version. There's like 2 versions, so it's weird. Alright, I remember I had to be kind of quick. Yeah, Indiana Jones. A lot of those games too. And I think they're different too. Like that was one of the ones that to collect for. It's super confusing because there's actually a couple different versions, and none of them are the same. Like Indiana Jones, the unlicensed one, stuff like that. So, and there's different labels too, but you think they're the same, but they're not. I don't know. It's over my head. Increase shot range, shields, shot power. I guess shot power. This is a 2-player game as well, which is cool. There we go. I didn't like any of the Indiana Jones games though. They were clunky. Young Indiana Jones, I had to play that in the Big 20 race. That was actually a pretty good game. Hard, but of course I had to learn how to beat the game, so ended up being manageable because I had to freaking master the game. Fortunately, my range sucks. Oh no. Hold on. I forget. I almost can watch like my old video because I streamed this like a year ago and I learned it and I beat it, and I just remember it's like if you don't know exactly what you're doing with these bosses, you're going to die. And I don't think there's continues in this game. Maybe there's like 1 or 2 continues. Any Vindicators NES speed run? I guess I'll look up. 100%. I don't know what that means. Just gonna fast forward. To where I am. Oh, we're way back. Did that stage. think I just used bombs, but I think like there's a special spot. I did this stage. I know you can't tell what I'm looking at, but yeah, he doesn't do it. He skips it. Yeah, I died instantly. That's kind of what happens. You don't know what you're doing, which I don't. Hey, Potway. Going all right. I beat the California games, so I got it done real quick. Played the whole game. And I do have a YouTube account. I know I forgot last night, but it's all on YouTube, so you can rewind it later if you want to watch me. I blast through everything after a couple of tries, which was nice. I didn't bother doing 10-yard fight again because I just made a highlight of that game and uploaded it to YouTube. So I didn't feel like playing that game again. It ain't worth it. But now I'm playing this game called Vindicators, and I've beaten it before, but it's actually really hard because I can never remember what to do. 10 bomb cannons. 2-2. Bam. Instant death. Instant death. Yeah, that's not good. So there are lives or continues. I'm not even sure, to be honest. This game's weird. This guy starts. It's those bombs I need. Game over. I gotta start over. Wah, wah. Start on easy. I'm actually watching my own playthrough. I don't remember how to play this game. Which was a better way to scrub through this. Alright, let's just see. I go right up to it with the missiles and barely get past. Holy crap. Okay. Oops. This game is weird. Your fuel is your energy. And when you get shot, you lose fuel. And when you run out of fuel, you're dead. I'm curious what I do when I beat these stages. Like, what do I collect? Tank speed. Increased shot power, smart bombs, shot range. I mean, it kind of doesn't matter. I mean, it does matter, but sometimes it doesn't matter what you do, what you pick. Oops. A lot of stages too. Oh, I think I have to like buy the smart bomb so then I can add 10. I forget what it is. I think it once after I buy smart bombs. Let's see. Increase shot power. You add the force fields. Shot power. Yeah, I think shot power is good. Yeah, this is kind of a cool game. It's a fun two-player game, but it's also really hard. Like the main levels aren't hard. I mean, it gets harder much later in the game, but like the little mini bosses or whatever that you have to do are hard to deal with because you die really fast if you're not prepared. Hey, Kat. Doing well. Yeah. I finished up California Games early into my stream. I got it done like crazy fast. I did the whole thing too, so if you missed it, it'll be there, and either watch it on YouTube or you can watch it on Twitch VODs or whatever. One real quick, I had like a 8.8 for surfing. Went well. Buy 10 smart bombs. Add force fields. I feel like force field is nice. Oh no, this is that thing. Boom! We got it. Mash, mash, mash. Granted, that's like only stage 2 or whatever. I got 2 games to retire to bring upstairs. 10-yard fight, California Games. We'll see how this game goes. I don't ever know if I'm gonna beat this one or not. I've only done it once. Let's increase that shot range. Level 2. Okay, we're gonna go down. Come on. Yeah, this was an unlicensed game. Another one of those Tengen title games that look like the black cartridges. And this is something I played when I was a kid. It's one of those games that like most people didn't know existed because it wasn't like actually a licensed game. So it just depended on whether it showed up or was on sale or something. I was just saying how the Nintendo had so many games that whenever I went to go visit a friend or a family member, there was always a stack of games I never heard of or seen before. It was never the same games. Shot power? Yeah, with shot power. Which is awesome, really. It's not like that anymore. Now if you go to someone's house, they get the same 5 games, right? We ask them what system they have and then what games they have, and it's all the same games. That was not the case back in the 80s and 90s. And a lot of times you just didn't know anything about the games. So you just would buy whatever looked good at the store, and there was so many to choose from. You didn't really know what to pick or what was like actually a good game or not. So you just kind of, yeah, Fortnite. We're gonna hit this way. Get in there. Yeah, exactly. That's another reason why I enjoyed doing this series too, because it's a callback from when I was a kid and how much I enjoyed the NES, and there were so many games, and it's just so much fun to like not just play them, but to try to actually beat them and accomplish something. Oh, we're just gonna go. And there's a lot of games I've played already that I never heard of, never played, but ended up being a really cool game. So, and a lot of people get stuck on playing the same games, like old school games, the same ones all the time because they don't. They're like, well, why play a new game if you know what's good, what you're used to playing? Especially if like your time is limited, you know, you're not gonna sit there and just go through 700 games. So you just play what you like. You play your Marios, your Final Fantasies, your Zeldas, your Metroids, all the comfort games. So you never get to play a game like Star Tropics or the whatever Shahrazad game that I picked up. Never even heard of, but look like they're really good games. We're just gonna go, man. I'm not playing around. Contra, yeah, absolutely. You know, I didn't know Super Contra existed when I was a kid. I only knew about the first one, and I knew about it like the year it came out, but I never knew they made a Super Contra until like obviously I was much older. You know what I mean? So it's crazy. Just the amount of games you didn't know existed, or had part twos that you wasn't aware of. It's cool. Yeah, exactly. It's hard to commit. Every game it seems like you download it and like, oh, it's gonna take 40 hours to beat, and then like it's boring. You don't like it. Force field. Just keep buying force field, I guess. Oh no, this crap. Pause. I have no idea what to do here. So I actually have my old playthrough for Retro Game Hall when I first bought this game. So I'm looking at that to figure out what to do, which is it's kind of funny. Need for Speed. Yeah, I think I get all the ones on PlayStation, all the Need for Speeds, one point or another. And they're fun, but it seems like you never get anywhere. It's just they're meant to just play forever type of games, open worlds. You don't really get anywhere with them. Two dash three. I'm not even sure what level I'm on. Looks somewhat familiar. Oh yeah, I'm right here. So what do? I go up. Oh, smart bomb it. I don't have smart bombs. Hold on, is that going? Okay, I think it is. Oh man, that sucks. I'm looking at the video where I beat this, and I'm just using smart bomb, but I had a lot more, and a lot more fuel too. How do I... All right, smart bombs. I'm gonna pause here. Pause my my own guide. All right, we're just gonna go. Go this way. Oh, look how much energy I lost. I'm dead. Dude, that sucks. Oops. Can't do it. Wah, wah, wah. Alright. Starting over. Some of the levels are really quick, so it's not that big of a deal, but it's still kind of a long game. Guess we'll hold on to our stars for a little bit. I don't know, there's something about the music, like I really like the music in this game. As simple as it is, there's just something about it that I dig it. My style. Oops. That previous stage, this one's is okay, but it's not as good as the other ones, but they're all kind of cool for some reason. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's like really basic music, I know. But for some reason, like, I dig it for some reason. I don't know. I'm just weird, I guess. Like, it makes me want to, like, make the music better, but keep, like, just, like, change it up a little bit. Like, maybe I should just remake this game in, like, Unity engine. Better graphics, better music, but keep, like, the soul of the game together, you know what I mean? But also, like I said, I played this when I was a little kid, so there's some nostalgia that goes along with it. Every time you hit a sound effect, you lose a certain part of the song, too. An unfortunate NES problem. They can only play certain sound effects. Oh, well, they can play the sound effects, but they'll override the music because it uses like the same like wave pattern or something. Come on, where's the key? Oh, crap. Oh, the key's there. No? Oh, crap. I keep forgetting. Sometimes they hide the key in the very first enemy. And that was one of them. Like this one, I feel like needs a nice remix. I like this one. Alright, so this is that stupid Bam. Problem with this one is the smart bombs don't do anything, but you can't select. Well, maybe you can. I actually don't know. Should increase the power, I guess. Ski Dog, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Playing some Vindicators. It's a game not a lot of people know about. Damn. Now I'm already stuck because I don't have the right bombs to get through this area. This is like not possible if you don't have the bombs. You have to start over. If you get there and die, you don't have the right setup, it's game over. I mean, I could try skipping. I've done that before. Where it just sends you here, but you don't get any bonuses. Or no, you get a bonus. The difficulty changes, I'm not really sure. Increase shot power, shot range, speed. Oh, it starts you off here. There we go. Oh yeah, we're already here. Shit. Yeah, this game is really cheap though. The regular game is actually really fun, but when you have to fight these little mini bosses, they're super cheap, hard to kill, and you die super fast, as you saw there. There's 8 stages. The final boss is actually impossible unless you know exactly where to stand, which I did. I have beaten this game before, but yeah. It's a 2-player game too, so if I had a second player, it'd be a little easier, I think. I don't know. Sometimes games like this are so hard it doesn't matter if you have an extra person. Alright, here we go. So you need like 10 of those real fast and you're good to go. Alright, so that's fine. That works. We're gonna grab the fuel after that. You lose fuel when you get hit, but if you run out of fuel, you die. Obviously, you're a tank, so it's like your energy plus your gas. It's kind of annoying. No, you can't. You can't. You can't reach him. I don't have range. The range that you need to be in order to hit him with the missiles, you're also in his range. So you want to get up extremely close so you can shoot as fast as you can, because you're gonna die if you don't do that. You have to get the battle over as quick as possible. You could technically beat him with your shooters, but you have to have enough range, which you're probably not gonna have. So it's kind of the deal with this game. You want to get all the stars if you can. Would you use the buy crap? You don't want to spend too much time. Let's go. There you go. But yeah, for an unlicensed game, I mean, I don't really think of Tengen games as like they don't have the same stigma as being bad as other unlicensed games like Wisdom Tree, you know, those other ones that made like the super crappy unlicensed games. Like this like a legit company, Tengen. They're actually Atari, so the games are usually pretty solid. Yeah. Let's go. Ignore those dudes. Yoink. Wow, I got like no fuel. Not good. No stars either. Ah, crap. That's not good. Go! 6, 5, 4, 3. Oh no, it's not good. Gas? No. I'm dead. It's okay. So now we have full fuel at least. Add force shield, I guess. I don't expect to beat this tonight, by the way. A dual stick game? Yeah, that would be cool. Kind of like, is it Ikari Warriors or something in the arcade? A couple other games. That had that kind of style. I think this was an arcade game as well. I'm not 100% sure on that. I think this is a Tengen game, so I think there might have been, let's see, I'm curious. Vindicators arcade game. Vindicators original arcade machine playthrough. Oh man, hold on. Is this it? Oh no way! You guys have to see this. uh, Okay. How am I gonna do this? I'm just gonna show off what the arcade version looks like. This the first video that I looked up has the game and what the joysticks look like. So we're gonna check that out. Let's see. Wheel picker. No, we don't want that. We want. I guess technically we can do that, can't we? Um. Oh yeah. Let's check this out. Hold on. Let's adjust this a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. Probably as best as I can do.
Not really using my rotatable.
Check that out with the two joysticks.
I don't really.
You hear the music?
I don't find many opportunities where I need it.
Oh man, this looks good. Oh, why am I playing the Nintendo version? I want this.
What the hell is this? I don't remember. Oh yeah, I got
Look
it.
at that.
Now enter the base. Okay.
Oh, you can go in the side instead?
Exit base before timer runs out. Or
Oh man.
hurry and leave through a corner door. You only have 10 seconds.
Alright, I'll turn it off. Oh man, that looks sweet. I did not know this was a thing. I just happened to look it up because I got curious. And then we go here. Wow. Because of the controllers, I was actually curious what kind of controllers it had. And it has a steering wheel joystick with the buttons. Makes sense. Jealous. I probably I have MAME with all the arcade games. I guarantee you I probably have that on my computer already. So one of these days, I've already talked about this in the past, is I might have a stream, like a weekend stream or something, where I just play a lot of the arcade versions of the games I've already beaten just for fun. Not that I have to play through them and beat them, but like, because there's Jackal. I didn't know Jackal is one of my favorite games. I didn't know there was an arcade game for that one. Obviously, Contra has an arcade version. And now we got Vindicators. So, but I'm curious how that will work in MAME where I have to set up a controller for it. But oh man, I shouldn't have looked at that. Now I'm like depressed that I got to play this game. But that's sweet, man. Everything was an arcade game. I should have known better. And it's crazy to think that game came out, I think, before this one. And look how good it looked. Oh wow, this is still a good game now. Cut my controller in half. See, this stupid thing. If you don't have enough missiles, you can't do it. It said zone 3. Yeah, it was actually zone 2, so I don't know why it was like that, but we're starting from the beginning. I do have a steering wheel. So I mean, I don't know how a steering wheel would help me. I'd have to figure something out. A lot of times you could just put in digital controls as well. But yeah, that looks awesome. Yeah, no arcades in my area. There's a couple YouTube channels that I check out because that's all they do is like repair arcade machines and stuff. And then they have like a local arcade where they post them all up where people can do free play. Obviously not in this state, but it would be cool if there was something like that close by I can check out. Yeah, an Xbox controller would probably be fine too. Anything with analog controls would be good. Alright, well, let's get some tank speed and okay. And I was talking about how it'd be cool if I like just remade this game, but I don't have to. We got a good version. Come on. Um, I don't know what that down arrow is. That could be hurting me. I have no idea. I just collect everything I see. Yeah, that would require a decent camera. Though my Android is nice. I could never be in one of those in real life streamers. Just feel awkward walking around. Hey guys, check it out. I'm in this store here. Oops, better not show the. Looks like they're sending security after me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Help pay my court fees. People get like sensitive about that in my area, so. How you doing, Joshua? Yeah, I played it and I beat it. RoboCop. That was a tough game, but I managed. Oh, this isn't a good start. It was I forgot how much I paid for that game, but I'd say like $8 well spent. I had to utilize a select invincibility abuse tactic. It wasn't too hard of a game once I kind of knew what I was doing, but yep, RoboCop is completed. Alright. You didn't find it? It should be there. Wow. I have a playlist. Let's see. On YouTube. I'm actually going there right now. It's probably gonna autoplay my one tutorial, as it likes to do. We do not YouTube Studio. View my channel. Just go to the playlist called CompleteNES. Click, or you can click live. What was it? RoboCop should have a thumbnail for it. Dream Master, Star Tropics. Oh yeah, I actually don't see it. Hold on. What? RoboCop was RoboCop was 77, 75, 76, 78. Oh, how did that happen? 76, 78. You're right, it's not there. Hold on. That's confusing. Did I forget to record that? Because I just had that problem last night where I forgot to record on YouTube when I was playing on Twitch. But you're right, I don't see it. Oh, that's weird. Oh no, I see. It's um yeah, so what it is there's a video called CompleteNES 76-77. It says Dig Dug 2 then RoboCop. Um did I beat RoboCop though? I must have. Yes, I started playing the other game. Oh yeah, that's where it is. Yeah. Man, copy. There you go. I blasted it in the thing. I know it was it's so here's the thing with YouTube. So when I live stream, and I do these games, if I playing, let's say number 76 and then I beat it, well, I start 77, but the only way to separate 76 from 77 is to kill my stream. And when I do that, everybody who was there gets stuck in limbo unless they restart YouTube and come back to watch the next the next live stream. So I tend to not do that. So what happens is there'll be more than one game on one stream. So I try to add in 76-77, which has RoboCop and the end of Dig Dug 2. So that's probably why you didn't find it, because there's no thumbnail for it, because it kind of got added to a previous one. So yeah, it's I wish it could be better than that. There's really no solution other than to just kill the YouTube stream and restart another YouTube stream with a different thumbnail and a different title. But if you click that link, that should take you to the video, and then it's like near the end. It's I don't know exactly what time it's gonna send you, but it's there. So YouTube is funky like that, unfortunately. Cidercade in Dallas. Yeah, that sounds familiar. That sounds like yeah. You don't have to. If you click that link, it's there. So I did. I ended up beating it in the same playthrough. So okay. Ah man. Shot power. Yeah, when I was a kid, the only arcade we had was like in our local mall, and it was just like a little hole in the wall arcade. Didn't really have a lot of stuff. That was all we had. So yeah, might as well end because I'm not gonna be able to beat this. This game could be cheap. Yeah, so a lot of the arcade games, I mean, they had the one arcade game was basically probably like 30 or 40 machines, which sounds like a lot, but it was mostly like Street Fighters and stuff. But a lot of the arcade games I grew up playing that everybody else really enjoyed, it usually was because they were in bowling alleys, they were in restaurants. Pizza places would always have like a couple arcade machines. And I got to play a lot of arcade games that way, and laundromats as well. So that's kind of where my exposure was. But I know some areas had giant arcades from back in the day, and even today. So it would be cool to experience that. You had them in the 7-Elevens as well? Yeah. Like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle arcade game. That was always at the bowling alleys. So whenever I got to go to a bowling alley for like a birthday party or whatever, we'd just load up on that machine because it was 4-player. And we'd all have a big old stack of quarters, try to beat the game. That was the big one. That and Street Fighter. I always stuck to the Street Fighter machines, but I also like the Ninja Turtles game as well. It's another one I played a lot. Yeah, Pac-Man, Donkey Kong. I never played Donkey Kong as an arcade machine, but I do remember playing Millipede. Definitely Pac-Man or Ms. Pac-Man. I remember playing Karate Champ with the 2 different controllers. As I forget where, I think that was at a laundromat once. I didn't know what the hell I was doing with that game. That was weird. Millipede, Centipede with the little roller ball. That was kind of cool. It used to like pinch my hand now. For whatever reason, like you'd roll the ball and it'd like pinch your hands. I didn't really like that game that much. Yeah, I gotta play Karate Champ. It's on the list. I forget what number it is, but it got picked. I'll be playing. I think there's like a certain amount of stages that you have to beat until it loops. But I had Karate Champ as a kid too, so I kind of know how to play that game on a Nintendo. There's nothing like the arcade version. Now, the arcade version's crazy. Yeah, I've beaten Double Dragon already. Double Dragon 1 and 2. I have Double Dragon 3, and that's actually... I forget what number that one is, but that's coming up shortly in a couple of games. Yeah, Off-Road was another cool one. I think that one had the steering wheel. There was also Sprint, which was like the Indy cars, and it had like the huge tracks, and it was always a large arcade machine. That thing was cool too. I like that one. I think it was called Sprint. Something like that. Oh, look, I can hit select. I didn't know that. I kind of thought I could do that. I hit select, I can change my missiles. Nice. I'm learning. Learning strats. Even though I've already beaten this game before, but relearn. Dude, my range is not good. Oh, another arcade game that I remember playing a lot. It'll take me a minute to remember. Chase Headquarters. That game was awesome. It had the steering wheel and the button for the turbo. I love that game. The arcade game was so good. You had to crash into people, and you had a certain amount of time to crash into them and pull them over. You were like the cop, but you pulled people over by shooting them. It's cool. It was sweet. Also, I also remember I actually had a gas station now that I'm thinking of it. I didn't have a 7-Elevens, but something similar to it. Paperboy with the dirt bike handlebars. I remember that one when I was little. That was a wild one. Had the funny BMX grips, handlebars. Yeah, I hated that game now. I could never play it. I didn't understand what I was supposed to do. I just thought you were supposed to destroy everything. $720, yeah. That's a Nintendo game as well. It's not a very good one. That actually has to get picked at some point. I do own that one. I shouldn't have done that. That's fine. Do 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 do. I need to get, just go. No, I need to feel. Go, fit. I can't fit. Ah, come on. I just kind of assumed that fit through there, but out of the waste. Got me thinking about all the different arcade machines I've seen in my lifetime. Tubin. I never played that one, but I remember seeing that somewhere off to the side. I just remember it was kind of cool looking, but never played it. It's just one of those deals. Speed. Okay. Obviously, Shinobi. WrestleMania. I remember the first time I saw a Nintendo Verse machine. It was just Super Mario Brothers, and it was in the arcade. And I was like, "Wait, what? What is this doing here?" Because I had the Nintendo by then. I didn't know what that was. I was still pretty young, and I remember playing Mario Brothers with an arcade joystick A and B, and being like, "This is weird." And it wasn't like 100% the same game either. I only know Raston now. I didn't know it then. Tank speed, increased power. I remember playing Narc, NBA Jam. I mean, who didn't play NBA Jam? NBA, it wasn't called Give and Go, it was some other NBA game. Super cool arcade game. Virtual Fighter, Virtual Racer, what was it called? I don't remember what it was called exactly. It looked horrible, but it was made by Sega, and it was like 3D. It had like a weird like giant ramp or something. Virtual Fighter looked horrible. Let me in. Definitely remember Gauntlet being at pizza places. I mean, that's just what it was. 80s and early 90s, even mid 90s. Every pizza place that you could think of that was, you know, places that people would just walk in. They'd have an arcade, a couple arcade machines in every one. It was guaranteed. Matter of fact, it was the first thing I looked for whenever I went into any kind of place was, what do they got? They got any arcade games? I was usually looking for Street Fighter, because that was like my favorite game then. And a lot of the times it would be Street Fighter or it would be like something else. The tabletop like asteroids or something. Breakout with the little wheel. Yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, that was a big one. I mean, it was perfect, right? Like, they had a lot of 4-player arcade machines. You go get something to eat with a bunch of kids or whatever, and you hand them some quarters. They can go over to the machines and play up. Increase tank speed, shot range. Yeah, a lot of the times, like, I'll see, even today, they'll have an arcade machine, but it's usually like an old Pac-Man just for fun, like for nostalgic reasons, but you don't really see that anymore because like kids, they're meant for kids, and a lot of times the kids don't really care about the arcade machines. Like even right now, you go to like an actual arcade, it's just filled with like weird games and race car games and stuff like that. The race car games are cool, but this weird dumb games. I don't know. Like Dave and Buster's will have some cool games. Well, they'll have like Mario Kart and like stuff like you play at home. I think they had Doodle Jump, which is like an iPhone game. But they have like an arcade version. I'm like, this is just not doing it for me. Get out of my way, Pinecone. Paper airplane, whatever the hell you are. Yeah, Rampage. That's another one. Increase shot power, yes. The beginning of this song. I don't know what song it was. It's too late now. Hard driving? Oh, that's something. I don't know much about that game, but I have heard about it. It was a popular one. Oh, get out of here. Let's go. Sounds super familiar. Yeah, hard driving. Get out of here. Yeah. Stunt courses, yeah. I'll have to look that one up. But yeah, like I said, I got like 15, or maybe not 15. I don't think I downloaded the whole thing. I got about 8,000 arcade ROMs on my computer ready to go. And every once in a while when I'm bored, not recently, I'll go through it to see what they got. And it's just so many. I usually just end up like searching for ones. But what's cool is like a majority of the Nintendo games that came out in the 80s were arcade ports. Like a majority of them. Even ones you wouldn't think. It's kind of crazy. That's just what the Nintendo was. The whole idea was to bring the arcade experience home. Affordable. Alright. Come on. See, that's messed up, man. I don't know. I don't know what that. Maybe I wasn't close enough. You can't tell if you're actually doing damage. Now I'm stuck here. They just put you in a bad spot where you actually can't win. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Ah, too late. And they don't give you enough like resources to beat the boss if you die, so Wah wah. That's lame. All right, I'm probably gonna call it a night. I gotta look over. I have played through this game already, but I don't remember what I did. It's sort of like if you don't know how to get past the bosses, you're not getting past them. But if you do, it's not that bad. I had the video up, but yeah, I'll look this up. I'll try to. It really comes down to preparing for each of the boss stages, because it's like not that many of them, and once you beat them, it's pretty much smooth sailing. I kind of messed it up. Don't really remember this game too well. I actually wasn't expecting to be able to play this game this early, and I forgot, so I didn't get the chance to practice. But either way, it's still a cool game. It's 2-player too, which would be great, but I don't got a second player. So we're gonna call it a night. Thanks for coming out and watching. If you, like I said, if you missed the previous games, you just have to go to my YouTube channel and get the check the playlists. It's all there. Sometimes it's a little wonky because of the way that YouTube is. It's splitting or not being able to split or whatever. So we'll do this again tomorrow night. Take care and have a good one.